look at some of the co-eds on campus this year, tonight, here in Adelbert Gymnasium. I know the girls were expecting a lot of, or the young women here at Case Western Reserve were expecting a lot of their friends to be in attendance tonight. Makes a difference when their friends on campus come out. We hope to see that as the night plays about. Spartans with the ball first. This is Hellman inside. Hillary will miss the opening shot. And here comes Farrell the other way, quickly down the floor for the Maroons of Chicago. Chicago on the season averaging 71 points per game. Quickly inside, that's Taylor Lake. Lake with the first basket of the evening. Spartans on the flip side averaging 73 points per game themselves. Alicia Marie Gonzalez leads that offense. Hageman, the graduate student. And Ola Riche, she is a force inside. Obi Ola Riche is a matchup problem that the Spartans will have to deal with most of the night. She's a matchup problem for most teams in the University Athletic Association. That's Farrell to Ola Riche. Obi missed the bunny, got her own basket back. And the Maroons will keep it alive with a fresh 30 on the shot clock. Good pressure in the backcourt. It's going to lead to a foul, and I believe it's going to be on Gonzalez. Foul will be on Alicia Marie Gonzalez. That's her first. Said pressure, that's really the key, I think, or one of the keys, one of the significant keys to the Chicago basketball team this year is their on-ball pressure. It happens immediately after a made basket in a half-court set and a full-court set. Second chance opportunities. And now the third chance are hurting the Spartans early. That's Obi Ola Riche. Told you she'd be a matchup problem. McConaughey the other way. Mia Farrell with it. This is Miranda Burt back to Farrell. Strong move on the baseline. She'll shoot free throws. Foul's going to go against Hillary Hellman. It's Hellman's first. Good look at Mia Farrell, the junior guard from Joliet Catholic High School in Bolingbrook, Illinois. Mia on the season, averaging 13 points, 3 rebounds, and 2 assists. Does it all for this Maroons basketball team. Let's look at their head coach. It's Carissa Sane. 6-0. Chicago off to a quick start. This is Hageman inside with the left hand. 2 left hands. Second one's a good one. Offensive foul. Foul's going to go against Farrell. Well, one of the beauties of Adelbert Gymnasium is you saw the shot of the fans in attendance. There are folding chairs on the sideline, across the sideline from both benches and the scorer's table. McConaughey chases down a loose ball. Kendall with a strong move inside, drew the foul. She'll shoot free throws. The folding chairs that you can see on the end there with the students and then on the sidelines are right on the court. I mean, I'm not sure what the ticket is to get in tonight, but I bet it's under $10. And you are on the court. Fantastic venue to watch college basketball. That foul on Ola Riche was her first. It was a great look at the students in attendance tonight. Number will grow as the night goes on. McConaughey makes them both. Miranda Burt with a high screen. This is Ola Riche working against Kane. Ola Riche on the season averaging nearly a double-double, 10 points, 8 rebounds per game. Gonzalez looks for the high screen. Hellman rolls out of it. Good help defense. And that pressure on the ball creates the turnover. 2 Maroons off the bench in the game. Claire Steffens, a 6'1" freshman, along with Elizabeth Shaw. Shaw has the basketball now, number 4. Another freshman, 5'7" guard. The Maroons are tough in their starting 5. Steffens, a key player off the bench. She missed a shot. Hageman fights for the rebound. The ball knocked out of bounds off Hellman, I believe. Chicago will get it back. If you're the Spartans, you're looking at this is your time to make a little hay with Olariche out of the game. McConico fighting for it. Kendall's got it. And a timeout was called. Coach Reimer wanted the timeout before they lost the possession. So the Spartans get it. Down 4 early. We'll be right back.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan Athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
Pep Band in attendance tonight. A nice reflective shot there in the balcony of Adelbert Gymnasium. Looking down on the floor. It's a great spot to watch the game. Good defense, good hands in the passing lane. Chicago has 5 players on this team. And there's a walk. Traveling with the ball is Elizabeth Shaw. They have 5 players that have more than 26 steals on the season. 5. I mean, just to put that in perspective, most teams, their steal leader at this point in the season, after 18 games, their steal leader generally has somewhere in the low 20s. And they have maybe one of those players. That's Hellman with a fadeaway that missed. Comes Farrell the other way. Chicago has 6 with more than 26. Everything starts and ends with defense for this basketball team. Hageman with some good defense out top. That hand check foul. You can see it, not much contact there at all. Hageman called with the foul. That is Kara's first. Foul on Hageman again, that's 2 within 15 seconds. Hageman, their top scorer, averaging 15 points per game. And if I was Chicago, I'd go right back at her like they're doing. If you can get your opponents, I said top scorer, Hellman's averaging 18, but Hageman's right there with 15. If you can get that person in foul trouble early, Hellman went for that rebound, and I believe up and over the back was Claire Steffens. Let's see the fouls on. Steffens from Vernon Hills, Illinois. That is Claire's first. Steffens at 6'1". Up and down that Case Western Reserve roster, we've got no one that can match up height-wise with her. Hageman's at 5'11". She is the tallest Spartan. This is Hellman, strong to the backboard. Hillary Hellman's got 2. 8-6. Chicago up halfway through this opening quarter. Last time these two teams played a week ago in Chicago, 83-55 was the final, a Maroon victory. Gonzalez keeps it alive. Knocked it out of bounds, though, and Maroons will get it back. They'll have a fresh 30. Subs in the game for the Spartans. Abby Lawrence, a freshman. We'll watch her for Coach Reimer. There you see Jen. Jen Reimer in her 12th season, leading the Spartan women basketball program. 22nd season overall as a women's college basketball coach. 14 seconds to shoot. This is Olariche. One-handed shot with the right hand. Here comes Hellman the other way. Hillary looks left. This is Gonzalez in front of that Chicago bench. Good feed, nice cut. Mecanico. We're going to say the foul was on the floor, not a shooting foul. Foul's on Olariche. So that's Obi's second. They'll check her out. Take her out. Taylor Lake will check back in for Olariche. So very much like Hageman, Olariche with 2 early fouls. This is Hellman with a strong fake right. Shot left that was missed. Comes Chicago. Walking it up is Jamie Kokenmeister. Lawrence with good defense. Lawrence, that freshman, wears number 30. Blocked by Hellman. Hillary controls, goes right. Stepping up with a steal. It's Miranda Burt. And the Maroons throw the basketball away. So Jen Reimer's club will get it back. Coach Reimer, 22 years patrolling the sidelines in women's college basketball. Allegheny, Mount Union, Juniata, and Case Western Reserve University for the last 12. This is Jasmine Floyd running the point for the Spartans. Kane with it, kicking it out. Another freshman in the game, that's Highland with it. She's a scorer. Spartans will keep it, 17 seconds to shoot. Highland on the season off the bench, the freshman from Pittsburgh, averaging 8 points off the bench. Her and Lawrence, the other freshman, combined average 15 points off that Coach Reimer bench. This is Highland with the basketball. She'll shoot 2 free throws. Foul's on Mia Farrell. That is Farrell's second. Game started out hot for Chicago. They jumped out to a 6-0 lead. The Spartans have gone on a 6-2 run since that point. Highland, the freshman from Pittsburgh, trying to impress her classmates who are in attendance tonight. So Alyssa's in the book with 1 point, and that's exactly how many the Spartans trail the Maroons, 8-7. 3 minutes left, opening quarter. Three-second violation on the Maroons. Chicago comes into this game winners of 5 of their last 6. That only lost the one blemish, an overtime loss in Gotham to the Violets of New York University. Floyd with it, now it's Hellman. Again, that on-ball pressure is intense. Back cut. It's one way to attack a aggressive defense, and that's to have lots of back cuts. Take the aggressiveness and use it in your favor. When the defense overplays the passing lanes, if you go backdoor, many times you get an open look at a layup. That takes patience and communication. Floyd will inbound it. With an open look, it's Lawrence. And Abby Lawrence hits her first basket of the evening. Spartans with their first lead. Hellman, active hands in the passing lane. Hillary gets the steal, controls it, leads the break, crossover dribble. Ball knocked out of bounds. Kara Hageman checks back in. Hellman will take a seat. For Chicago, coming out is Elizabeth McCray, and back in is Claire Steffens. Spartans have the basketball, plenty of time to shoot, 25 on the shot clock. Floyd looking for a teammate and finds one in Alyssa Highland. Highland out to Lawrence. Good ball movement. 14 to shoot. 2:03 on the game clock. This is Hageman. She'll shoot free throws. Kara right into a double team. And fouling her was Taylor Lake. First foul on Lake. You know, I mentioned perception or depth perception specifically. Here's a great example at the foul line. Behind the basket, there's a lot of room. And if you've ever shot a basketball in any type of arena, gymnasium, barnyard, driveway, whatever, when that background changes, it takes you a while to get used to it. Kara Hagman doesn't miss free throws, and she was 0 for 2 on that trip. The teams do practice here, not exclusively, but on throwback weekend, they get ready in this gymnasium. Good defense, 2 to shoot. I don't think Chicago knows it. They lost track of the shot clock. The women of Mather College, at least for this throwback weekend, love that defense. Highland with a ball fake. Good defense, though, by the Maroons. Chicago giving up only 63 points per game this year. This is Lawrence off the glass. Beautiful touch by Abby Lawrence. The freshman with 4. Spartans with a 3-point lead. Less than 60 seconds left to play. Opening quarter here on Throwback Weekend. Game number 1 of 2 tonight. Spot up free throw shot by Taylor Lake. She's got 4. Floyd quickly down the floor. Floyd to Hageman. Chicago the other way. Stepping in is Abby Lawrence. Here comes Lawrence. Lawrence with the headband. Baseline, Highland. Tried to get it to Floyd. Ball was knocked out of bounds. Spartans will keep it. McConico off the bench. She's back in. Gonzalez will check back in as well. Hageman and Gonzalez out top. 22 seconds opening quarter. There's the backdoor cut. Spartans had it. Steffens knocked it out of bounds. Case Western Reserve will keep it. They'll have 14 seconds to shoot. About a 5-second differential between shot and game clock. That aggressive on-ball defense continues. Off the screen, it's Hageman to the basket, missed the shot. 1 second on the clock, ball did not hit iron, so it's a shot clock violation. Spartans will lose it. Mia Farrell quickly off the bench, she'll check back in. The point guard for the Maroons. Subs out Elizabeth Shaw. 4.7 seconds. This is Farrell quickly down the floor. Mia all the way to the basket. Shot was long. McConico safely secures it. And the Spartans secure a 1-point lead after 1 quarter. Come back to Adelbert Gymnasium for the second quarter. It's set to be a great matchup tonight. We'll be back.
Have you heard the news? The Intercontinental Cleveland has earned its 10th consecutive 4 Diamond Award from AAA in recognition of its high-quality accommodations and exceptional service standards. Planning an important event like a corporate meeting, annual conference, fundraising gala, holiday party, or highly personalized wedding? Choose excellence in the Intercontinental Cleveland. Our planning professionals will take time to consider every detail and lead you through an experience which is proudly world-class. Call us today at 216-707-4100 for more details or to request a tour of our spectacular accommodations.
As a look at the Case Western Reserve University men's team, still in their winter boots and coats. They'll head into their locker room at the halftime of the women's game to get ready for the men's game. The men's game will follow tonight. We look at some of the student body in attendance tonight here at Adelbert Gymnasium. The women's games have been drawing very nicely. There is a sorority on campus, and I think that's the group that we just saw that Coach Reimer goes up to after every game and thanks them for coming to the games because the support is contagious. It's it really has a domino effect on her basketball team, on the players, the energy. Out of that quarter break. Hand check foul to start. Foul's on Jamie Kokenmeister. That's Kokenmeister's first. Look at those first quarter stats. Chicago made just 4 of 14 shots. Spartans made just 4 of 12, so the scoring was limited. Both teams did not shoot well. Defense has a lot to do with that. Kokenmeister with it. Taylor Lake against Hageman. I think you're going to see a lot of Taylor Lake. McConaughey to the basket. Kendall's going to shoot free throws. Blocking foul on Mia Farrell. That's Farrell's third. And that's a significant notation to the early part of this game because she's their leader, their point guard. Scores 13 points per game. We're going to pull her out. Got someone waiting to come in. This is McConaughey. Kendall from Detroit. So Farrell checks out. She did not even have to turn to see who was coming in. She knew it was for her. Elizabeth Shaw checks in. McConaughey, a University Liggett high school basketball player. Spartans in a zone right now. This is Lake on that baseline. Ball's loose. 4 seconds to shoot. And bailing out her teammates was Megan O'Hara. Boy, that was sustained defense that time by the Spartans. O'Hara with a huge shot as the shot clock was winding down. Gonzalez with it out top with O'Hara on her. That was on Megan O'Hara. I tell you what, they do not allow any hand check whatsoever. And there was I guess a body check on O'Hara. This is Hellman in front of the Chicago bench. Hillary into a double team, passed out of it. Taylor Lake chases it down. And we've got a foul, and it's going to go against Chicago. Foul's on O'Hara, that's her second. Lots of players in and out for the Maroons. Miranda Burt will check in. Fresh 30 for the Spartans. Chicago up a point. This is Kane. Dribble it off her ankle. Hellman with, boy, great vision that time. Saw it happen and chased it down. Hageman opposite the screen. Kara will step back off the glass, and Kara Hageman can make that shot in her sleep. She's got 4. Love seeing the glass shot. Hageman uses it a lot. Kevin Mackey, who was a very successful coach at Cleveland State in the early 80s for the men's program, took them all the way to the Sweet 16 one year. He used to tell everyone that would listen that the backboard is your friend. There's Hellman with no backboard. Lake, ball stripped by McConaughey. Gonzalez trying to tie it up. She does. And the possession arrow will stay with the Maroons of the University of Chicago. So Obi Olariche checks back in. We'll see how the tide turns. Olariche, a senior, 5'10". It's Lake inside. Taylor Lake's got 8. Lake averaging 14 on the season. McConaughey. Hageman in front of the Maroons. Lake on defense. Kara steps back and drops the 3. Kara Hageman's got 7. That's her first 3 of the evening. Good defense. Nice box out by Hellman on the break. Mecanico to Gonzalez. Alicia Marie, the left-handed look, will not go. Open 3. Long rebound. Mecanico pulls it in. And Kendall will pull it back. It was a 2-on-4 break, and Mecanico wisely said, let's slow this thing down and set it up. 6:20 left, opening half. Spartans trying to avenge that loss a week ago in Chicago. It was a big one, 83-55. That's Hellman for 3. Ball's loose. Olariche will control it. This is Elizabeth Shaw with the basketball. Spartans in that zone. Olariche, good body control. Tour of the rim, and she's got 6. Timeout, Jen Reimer. Spartan timeout. 5:43 left, opening half. And that's the Spartans with the 2-point lead.
Inspired by the 60s, Dave's Cosmic Subs is spreading love around the world, one sub at a time. Voted the best in Cleveland, Dave's Cosmic Subs uses only the freshest ingredients, all wrapped in the history of rock and roll. Dave's Cosmic Subs are perfect for any occasion, especially your next Spartan athletics gathering. Visit Dave's Cosmic Subs Coventry or call 216-320-0330 for delivery. There's only one legendary sub, and that's Dave's.
It is a Friday night, and that means pep band time. The Spartan Pep Band in the seats above the floor. They're in the theater-like area near the Spartan Club in a Delbert Gymnasium. You walk into this gymnasium, there's a sandstone that greets you by the door, the very old wooden door that you open. It says 1888 carved in it. It's when this building was built, 1888. It's a long time ago. They do fencing here in a Delbert Gymnasium. Physical education classes still in a Delbert Gymnasium. And the team does spend time practicing in this gymnasium. But their home gym, of course, is Horsburgh Gymnasium. They'd love it if this was their home gym sometime in the future. Fundraising continues to upgrade a Delbert Gymnasium, make it the full-time home court of both the Spartan men and Spartan women. The court itself is fantastic. The coaches love it. The players love it. If you ask them if there are any dead spots out there, absolutely not. This is a court that, honestly, I think they like better than the one inside the Veal Center. Let's go look at some nice defense here. And McCain stepping up and blocking the shot of Katie Heller. Kokenmeister with an open look at a 3, and that's Lawrence. Grabs the air ball. Gonzalez with it left side. Hellman tried to get it to Hageman. Good ball movement. That defense is never ending. Chicago plays defense like there are 10 women on the floor. Of course, there are only 5. Quickly down the floor, it's Taylor Lake to Olariche. Obi Olariche's got 8. Feed came from Taylor Lake, and she also has 8. Gonzalez with an open 3. Alicia Marie Gonzalez. Spartans up 3. Lake doing a good job of distributing that ball against the zone. If you've got a passer in the middle, Sets up shots like Katie Heller hitting that three. Hageman with a ball fake to the basket. Kara Hageman's got 9. Kokenmeister in front of Gonzalez. This is Ola Riche. Three Maroons waiting at the scorer's table, ready to check back in. Coach Carissa Sane really rotates her players. When you play defense like they do, spending that energy, you've got to keep fresh bodies on the floor. Spartans with good defense. Hageman with a little of a block. Ola Riche and Lake. A dynamic duo inside, and Ola Riche is going to shoot a free throw. So the combination of Taylor Lake at 5'10 and Obi Ola Riche also at 5'10 is wearing out this Case Western Reserve University rebounding contingent. I don't know how many second and third looks that Ola Riche has had tonight, but she's had a few. She's got 11. Ola Riche with 11. Taylor Lake with 8. Those two players inside have 19 of the 26 points for the University of Chicago. Backdoor, nice cut, great feed. Gonzalez to Lawrence. You take that aggressive defense and you make it work in your favor. And you cut back door. Tight game, 1-point game. Inside 3 minutes of play opening half. Spartan zone is really making the Maroons work for their baskets. Kokenmeister back in the game, number 34 for Chicago. There's a look at the Mather College bench. Tonight, Mather College. Coach Jennifer Reimer leading the women of Mather College. Honoring the history of Case Western Reserve University. Hageman off a screen and roll, saves it. Highland will shoot the three. Alyssa Highland with her 28th three of the season, the freshman. Good defense. Here comes Hellman. Eyes up the floor. Hageman spots Lawrence. Abby, step back, 15-footer. Missed it long. Fighting for the rebound is Highland. She just out-hustled Kokenmeister that time. That was a hustle rebound. Lob inside, too long, and Hellman picks up a foul in the backcourt. The second on Hillary Hellman. It's Elizabeth Shaw bringing it up. Spartans up 4. 90 seconds left opening half. Six to shoot, long three in the air. Hellman goes up, fighting for it. Gonzalez tries to chase it down, and Kokenmeister and Shaw, along with Burt, will control it on the outside. 1 minute left, opening half. This is Kokenmeister in the paint. Soft shot falls. Jimmy Kokenmeister with her first basket. Spartans assistant women's coach Kelly Muffley will join me at halftime. Talk about what she has seen on the floor this opening half. Taylor Lake with another rebound. Comes Shaw. Looking left, goes left. It's Burt. Back inside. Taylor Lake from out top. But once again, another offensive rebound. Spartans having all sorts of trouble limiting Chicago to one offensive possession. And McCain's going to check in. Hellman will check out. Hellman will check out so she doesn't get her third foul in the final 26 seconds of this opening half. Feed inside, and Lake off a screen, and she had the wide open layup. Lake's got 10. Game's tied at 30. Lawrence and Hageman. Hageman into a double team, left block, spins out of it, reverse layup, got it, and she'll shoot a free throw. Strong move by the graduate student. Here's a look. She's double teamed on the block, finds enough of a seam along that baseline to get by the double team, and then just strength. Kara Hageman with 12 opening half points. Spartans up 3, 10 seconds left. Defense out top. Kokenmeister with it. 3 seconds. Shots off. Hageman got the partial block. And the Spartans will dribble out the clock. 33-30. Case Western Reserve over the University of Chicago. And we are at halftime. Kelly Muffley's going to walk over. Kelly Muffley joining us as she does at halftime. Coach, the zone defense has given the Chicago team a little bit of trouble, isn't it?
Yeah, so we worked on it all week. You know, we spent a lot of time on closeouts off of the zone, which is something that we've been struggling with, you know, taking away the middle. But it's looking a lot better tonight. We really stepped that up.
The offense on the flip side is really doing a good job of sustaining that defensive on-ball pressure that you knew Chicago was going to have. You have to be, I think, pleased so far with your ability to backdoor cut. You mentioned
Absolutely.
that to me.
It was so big. It was part of the game plan. You know, we have to go backdoor. And Abby Lawrence has done that really nice job. You know, Alicia's made some really good passes that are tough passes to make backdoor. So she's putting them in the right places.
Kelly, describe for me as you head into the locker room at halftime the atmosphere here tonight. You like playing in this gym? The team likes it?
Unbelievable. Like, the student section is phenomenal. I think that it's awesome with everybody right here on the court, too. It gives it a really cool feel. The band right up above us is awesome. So it's a really fun place to be at right now.
It's a good ticket. It's been a great first half.
Yeah.
Good luck in the second half.
Thank you.
Kelly Muffley, the assistant women's coach here at Case Western Reserve University. Her team up at halftime. It's 33-30 over the Maroons of the University of Chicago.